Hello.
Hello, everybody.
And welcome to our show. Hi, holler to Natalie, who got us these amazing aprons. Let's just get closer.
Look how awesome they are.
It's, he's the boss, and then...
It says the real boss, but you know what? He's the
Because
real boss.
we all know what's going on with that.
We're just going to leave it at that. Okay. But this one actually really matters. This one. All right. So, John, do you want to explain what we are actually doing here today?
Okay, so now listen. This is not going to be... Okay, if you're a vinegar lover, then you will love what we're doing today. But you have to love vinegar. If you don't like vinegar, this is not for you. So I'm just going to put that out there already. So what we're going to do is we are going to bake chicken in vinegar.
Ooh.
So it's a baked chicken in vinegar. And when it's good, it just falls right off the... I'm nervous. It falls right...
Why are you nervous?
Okay.
Move out of here.
No, listen. I was just on Sherelle's panel 20 minutes ago
This is a fun thing.
talking about Jersey.
Well,
We were having a great time, and then I realized that we had to go live in 20 minutes, so I had to run off.
He's such a dork.
If you want to check the great conversation we had about Jersey on Sherelle's channel, go check her page out, Sherelle's World. So we are going to bake chicken in vinegar, and then I'm going to make a bruschetta that we're going to put on top of it. So it's going to be like a bruschetta chicken.
Ooh.
Plus, it's going to be over rice and asparagus. So, now.
All right, so now, what's the first step, Johnny?
Well, we have our glass bowl, so that's what we have first of all.
It's not a bowl, it's a pan.
So we have our pan.
But it does depend on what amount of chicken that you are cooking. Because if you just want to do one or two pieces just for yourself, if you are single out there, recipe still stands.
And it's a cheap dinner.
It is cheap, actually. It's cheap and it's really good. And it's actually kind of quick.
And what we're using for the chicken are just thighs and legs, because we both love just
Well, the thighs, obviously, everybody knows, that's the juiciest and the best part of the chicken. I love the breast, but the breast does dry out a lot quicker. Even though it looks prettier, the thighs, they're pretty, but they're still very tasty and I don't know, they're still delicious.
Well, my favorite part of the chicken
is
the skin. So you have so much skin all over the thighs and the legs. If they just made chicken skins that I could fry and eat, I would do that, because chicken skin is probably my favorite thing in the whole wide world. So with that being said, we are going to use our
baking pan,
our Pyrex there.
And I'm going to add, everybody's different. It depends on how, whatever, however. Well, first of all, actually, no, we should start.
It's asparagus.
Asparagus. You want to put your oven on 400. That's what I cook mine on. And it comes out actually a little bit quicker, but it's still really good.
We're definitely on a little bit. We didn't even get the chicken.
Well, you got to get that heated up first.
Okay.
See, look at this one. See, that's why I said I should wear that apron. He said no. See, you guys would still have...
This is my recipe.
You would still have raw chicken.
Okay, fun fact about me and Cody, the first time I ever made him dinner was this. So yeah. And
it was not this.
Yes, it was.
It was just vinegar and chicken. This is...
Well, we're into it. But yeah, the first time I ever cooked for Cody, I made him baked chicken and vinegar.
Anyways, I usually put maybe a cup of water in the pan, as you guys see, so that way it doesn't dry out and it doesn't stick or burn to the bottom. And then we use vinegar. See, now, John, you want to explain this part?
I usually pour the vinegar on once the chicken's in there, but if you want to do it this way, that's cool.
Well, while I'm doing this, while they're watching, can you explain why we use the white?
Well, we used to use red vinegar. Red wine vinegar is my favorite, but as we're getting older, I have a really hard time with the red wine vinegar right now these days. So with acid,
it burns.
You need 18 tums to
we're getting older,
go with that. So we find that the white vinegar is a little bit less intimidating at this point.
Yeah, very true.
Usually it was always red wine vinegar. My salads, I would always use red wine vinegar. I love cucumber and tomato salad. I don't eat a big giant salad like with like lettuce and all that drama. We just like buy a cucumber, we slice it up, and then we make a salad out of it, and that's pretty much how it goes. But now in our old age, because getting old sucks, we use the white vinegar as opposed to the red. Which I feel like I'm cheating on red wine vinegar, but like whatever, it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna start cutting things.
Well, while he's like doing that, obviously like he rinsed the chicken.
Well, I think you should put it in the pan first before you season it.
Well, I'm letting it drain off so that way I don't get like the chicken. Like
we're having chef.
See, this is. I told you guys that's why I should have that chef on, and he should be in the bedroom.
This is my recipe, so yeah.
His. Anyways, as you guys know, like it comes with like the skin.
Look at all that good skin.
So, and when you pick it up, like people just throw it in a pan and it's all like blood. No, I like to actually take each piece and then make sure that it wraps around it like that, so that way you still have it on the bottom. And as you see, it still wraps around the bottom and the top. So, and as he said, and that's what he goes by. He wants his skin, so I make sure.
I would never buy skinless nothing. Like the skin is the best part of the chicken.
With the skin, because it's so loose, I always take and I season like the chicken. I pull back the skin, I season it, top and bottom, front and back, and then I wrap the skin back around it, and then I take it, and then I put it in with the vinegar and the water that's already in there. So it's kind of like its own like.
Just the water in there right now, right?
No, I put the vinegar in there too.
Oh,
I should have.
But not a lot of vinegar in there.
Not yet. Will you chill? Oh my God. Jesus, good
Big
Lord.
skin lovers here.
He just. Here, do you want this piece of skin?
Well, not now, but like this when the skin is like burnt and like nice and crispy. Telling you, they should just make chicken skins. I'm gonna make a restaurant called Johnny's Chicken Skins.
You're a chicken skin.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna start cutting up the tomatoes and onions and the basil for the topping, the bruschetta topping.
Of who?
That will be on top of it when we're all done.
The legs are a little different. You can pull the skin back.
And normally I would just use like the slicer and dicer for this, but like it comes out too like soupy, so I kind of have to do this by hand. And you know it.
And we're probably going to have to go to the hospital later on tonight because he's going to slice his whole hand off.
You always say shit like that, and it never happens. So.
And it happens. You know it happens. Look at him being so careful now. He's like, oh shit, yeah.
Shut up.
Oh.
I'm cutting. You're the chef, remember?
I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
So while we're talking, how great does Angela look? Does she not look?
What, my Angie girl?
Does she not look amazing?
She is top notch. Like, girl, better work it, and she is. She looks phenomenal. Haven't used that word in a long time.
Was that the first time that you ever used
Phenomenal. You know what? Have you had this in here?
But we'll be going into that more. The one thing that sucks about like doing these cooking shows when we're both working is that I can't read any of the comments. So I'm sure everybody's.
Well, here's the secret about Johnny. Can't read.
Is joyfully agreeing with us.
Yeah, threw that one
and
on
saying,
you.
yeah, go John and Cody, you guys are the best. And fun fact, we actually haven't had this since 2019, like when we left.
I think it was later. No, I think it was later than that.
When the shit hit the fan. So it's been a long time since we actually cooked this.
Oh, I ran out of
Shit.
I mean, Hufflepuff. I mean, Crocodile.
So I'm just
Right, well, I'll leave those in there for a minute.
dicing the tomatoes up. I think it's enough. Is that enough again? Right? No. Yeah? Good?
We'll finish off the whole tomato.
Jeez.
Well, All right. So, anyways, as you guys see, like your pan's full of chicky. You know, you place them in there, like whatever. And then you take like your seasonings, like whatever.
Now, what seasonings are you using?
Well, I use, because I'm a Southern boy, so I use the nature seasonings, which my mother sends up to me. So I get them from the South. So I use that, and then I also use a little bit of the, and that's like salt free, and then I use the garlic and sea salt on the grinder, which I love because it also has other seasonings in there, which are amazing. So we're just gonna put a nice coating on that because, like I said, you still have the water, which dilutes everything. So you have to make sure that you're getting enough seasoning, like, you know, all the way down to the bottom and everything. So, and then we also have, I use the salt-free Dash. It's really good.
Mrs. Dash.
No, it's just Dash.
It's not Mrs. Dash anymore?
No, they changed it because I think Mrs. Dash is the one with the salt in it, and this is just Dash because it's
is that
Dash.
Mr. Dash? It's just Dash now? Okay.
I don't know. But anyways,
Changing times.
sent up also from the South. Salt free. So I put like a nice coating on
That's good.
on all of that. It has already like your garlic, it has like everything that you can think like in there. So I put like a good thing because it's all gonna like mix together anyways, which I'll show you. And then I also have, excuse these.
High five to our shelf that took us 3 hours to put up. This was serious work. Yeah, he was the one who quit and said, like, I can't do this shelf anymore. And I had to come and save today.
Anyways, and then the last thing that I usually, well, not the last, but right before the last thing, I have fresh basil that, I mean, obviously, you can see. Yum yums. So delicious.
And it kind of like takes like the bitiness of the vinegar out of it. But
it does.
You still.
All I do is, as you see, I just break it up. I just, you know, I don't know. I sprinkle it everywhere because, like I said, I'm going to show you in just a minute on, like, you know, like what I do, like with the seasonings that are all on top of, like, so you're not just getting seasoning just on the skin and it's going to bake in. So I'll show you in just a minute. So that's all like mixed in. Make sure it's not, you know, like too clumped together and like, boom, you only have it like here and there. So then as you guys see,
can I see it?
I'm trying before it pulls, like pours out. But as you see, like that, so then all I do now is, obviously I have clean hands. So I just take it and I push it down and I just swirl a little bit. So that way everything kind of mixes in a little bit. It already smells so damn good. Doesn't it smell good?
Listen.
Oh, I smell it already. Ooh, so damn good. And then obviously, I mean, it still kind of looks the same, but it's just now the seasonings is with like the vinegar and the water. So obviously, wash my hands, get all the shit off of me.
I feel like.
And then, what?
No, like a person, like, I can't read the comments, so it's like bothering me.
Oh, I can't.
You know, I love to read the comments, so like that's right.
I can't read that either. I need some slices of the onion, please. Like regular slices.
Got it. Yes, chef.
And then once that's in there, I mean, it's everybody. If you don't like onions, then you don't have to. It's up to you. I need like 5 of those.
Okay, well, here's one.
So, anyways, so like you get, you know, sliced onion like that. I just break them in half, and then I just go ahead. I sprinkle it over like that, you know, so that way, I mean, you gotta have like a little onion taste in there if you like it, like, you know.
Good.
Yeah. So like three slices of that, John. Perfect job.
I know.
Because they're gonna break down anyway, so that's perfect. So, you know, you just break them in half, throw them in there, you know. I mean, you could probably throw like, you know, carrots or like whatever. I mean, it's up to you. But I mean, don't forget, like, you have the vinegar in there. So you just sprinkle that on top. Bada binga. And then
You go to town.
my last time, see, you add just a little bit more of vinegar, like in the little crevices and everything, just so that way you make sure the vinegar gets right in every little crease of all of it. Yum, yum, yum. Jeez, that looks amazing. Sometimes you have to add like a little more like on there. It just kind of depends. But oof. John.
Looks good. So
I
show
know,
everybody.
right? Like I said, it looks kind of like it did before. Obviously, I can't really turn it because of like the the vinegar and stuff in there. But that's going to go into the oven. Like I said, I cooked mine on 400. That way, like I like when it's bubbling. I know it's like really cooking. I usually put mine in for about an hour, and then I'll check it, and then I'll kind of base it just like a turkey. Like you want to base it like I like keeping
you want the meat to fall right off the bone and have the skin crunchy.
Yeah, so I base it just to like keep like the seasonings like kind of like stirring up in like the sauce and stuff like that, like in the juice, and then obviously it crisps up and like you don't want it to burn. But even if it does burn, like, who cares? Because that's the best part of it anyway. And then that's it for, like, the chicken. And you just put it in. And like I said, I put it in for an hour, and then I check on it. And, oops, wrong button. And then, obviously, like I said, I'll check on it, and I'll just baste it a little bit. And then I don't turn it. I never turn it because then it gets like really like too soggy, like the skin, and he loves the skin, so I don't turn it, and he loves it. So while he's doing that, I'm
still making the bruschetta for on top.
Well, I know it takes a little bit. Hey, it takes a little while, but it's actually fun to do. So while you're doing that,
I just diced up tomatoes, I diced up onions, and now I'm just ripping basil leaves to shreds.
And obviously, I always clean up behind myself, so that way I don't have to do it later. So what are you doing, Doug?
I'm just...
That's so tiny.
It's just a topping.
Where's the clams oregano?
Well, that's our next show. Don't put your eggs in one basket.
Well,
sweetheart.
you gotta listen to him now. He sounds like a professional.
Oh, these onions got my eyes tearing, my nose running. Hold on.
And never forget, like, either your glass of wine or a shot of tequila or, like, a fireball shot. Like, hey, listen, while you're cooking, that's your business. John, what's that saying? If your arms ain't hurting, then you ain't cooking. I don't know what this is. But what, John?
We're going to cut it off today.
See? You gotta have fun. You gotta make sure that like you're having a good time. And yeah.
All right. So
now you explain that while you prepare the other thing.
So the bruschetta is going to be the topping that goes on top of the chicken when we're done. So it's just diced onions, tomatoes, and basil leaves. So that's gonna be the topper.
You can actually use like a chopper if you want to.
It comes out too like soupy.
It's like pure, like it comes out pureed and like whatever, and it does. It drains out like all the liquid and like the flavors. I think. That does. I wish I had crackers to actually put that on. That does. That smells so good. I'm gonna use the rest of this. Any leftovers that you have, like whatever, throw it in your chicken. I do. I don't like wasting food, so if I don't want to throw out anything, like nope. I have onion pieces over here. I'll throw that in there too. Who cares?
All right, so that's done. So now, Mr. Cody, you have to make the rice and the asparagus. So I mean, the rice, there isn't much science to that, right?
No, it's just what we do is actually just get the boil bag, boil in a bag, or boil my bag or something, or lick my bag. What is it called?
Lick a bag.
It's lick it bag, boil me or something. I don't know. Grab it. It's like that success, like rice, like whatever, like the boil bags or whatever. But obviously,
Where'd you put it?
it's on the one with the down there.
To the left.
As everybody knows, like you just boil water, and like when that boils, then you put a bag in there. But while that's going,
You need your butter here.
oh, 100%. This is so done. That's what we need.
Well, that would be part of the hilarious of the show.
I don't think so.
Where'd you put it?
I think it's on the top shelf to the left. Look at me now in my refrigerator. See? Is that where it was?
Yeah.
See? Okay. You done with all this?
Yep. Here's your big fat stick of butter. Thanks, everybody. Hello. Asparagus, yes. Hello. Is it Andrea? Hey, Mon. Natalie.
See, like I said, I like to clean up behind myself, even though it's hard for
Linda.
John to do. But I do it.
Lola.
You throw that away, John?
Carrie. What'd you just do?
Yeah. Throw that in the trash.
We need Marty here. Spill. Aisle 1.
Yeah, no. Boo, 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 boo. You good? Yeah, it's good enough.
Okay. So Cody
get rid
makes
of,
the
like,
rice
this stuff.
and the asparagus. So let's start with that. So go ahead, Chef
Get rid of
TDA.
that. What is? Look at it. See, he hides everything behind everything.
Yeah.
See, that's why
It's like my purse tacos.
I just cannot. I can't with him.
I save it for later.
That's why I said I'm gonna pick somebody else when I actually do a cooking thing. I can't with you. Here, do something with that. Put it in your apron.
Goodness gracious.
Put it in your purse.
Look how the fame's going to your head.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what is
What is
this?
that? That's your flour.
Thank you.
Will you marry me again?
No.
God bless. You smell that?
Well, yeah. Well,
Doesn't it smell amazing?
it does. So I'm gonna read the comments here while you're cooking.
I don't know if you want to sit that close. I might accidentally.
Well, that's okay.
Oh God! All over you. Oh. Someone please call the ambulance. I won't.
Yeah, bruschetta is some tomato, onion, garlic, parsley, and it's all chopped up. And then you can put like olive oil in it if you want, because it's got to be like kind of like sticky.
Should I make all of them or just a few? They're the thick ones, so maybe I should make all of them. You know I love my asparagus.
Then
I'm making all
make
of them.
half, I would say.
No,
Okay,
because
well, he's not
I'm going to come
listening.
back in here and cook them later anyway, so I don't listen to him.
And then
Maybe
like with bruschetta, I usually put like on like a Melba toast or like a nice
You
piece
want to
of
put two of these like, in your mouth and
toasted
look like
bread.
a little bit-
And you ain't never had bruschetta before. It's amazing.
He looked like a asparagus unicorn.
Stop.
So John,
What?
want to talk about like the fatty between the skinny?
I don't know even.
You like the fattiers than the skinniers.
Yes, I do.
So
So
let people know. You see, I won't pick them. I swear I don't.
No, it's asparagus, but we say asparagus because it's funny. It's funnier that way.
He says asparagus. It's asparagus. I don't know why he does it, but whatever.
But it's asparagus.
I still say asparagus. But what are you doing with that down there? You want me to play with your tip down there? Like, I don't know what you're doing with it.
Get going.
Well, so, anyways, with the asparagus, obviously, like you rinse them. A lot of people, and I don't understand why, but I love it, and I grew up that way. A lot of people chop off like 3 to 4 inches of like the base off of them. I don't know why. I like the chewy part, so I never cut them off. To each their own. But I rinse them, and I use the thicker ones because he doesn't like the small ones, like kind of like this one. They get like too too mushy.
I like a nice stiff asparagus, nice and firm.
There you go. So what I do? So see, that's what I said. So
I don't want no droopy asparagus.
After I rinse those, I put them in the pan, and John was supposed to turn on the rice, but he didn't. So let's get the rice going. And then, what's very cool is that the rubber bands that they come in different colors. I like to take them and wear them. So now I have one, and oh my God, John.
That was not a snap bracelet.
Well, I got to snap out of it. Like I said, you got to have fun with it, like your little cooking mate. If they're stuck in the kitchen with you, then you got to have fun with them. So, anyway, once those are in there, then, John, how much butter do I usually use?
A whole stick.
John, don't tell all my secrets.
He's like Paula Dean. He just wants more butter all the time.
That's why he begs me to
He
cook.
pretends to put not as much butter in it, but he'll probably go back into the fridge and get another stick of butter because it's all butter.
You don't know me. No, it's just actually one
a whole stick of butter.
It's just one stick of butter, but I cut it into the little the tablespoon.
Because that doesn't make a difference because it's still, if it's cut up or not, it's still a stick of butter.
When you're cooking because you need the butter to melt first to start softening up. So you get those up underneath. And then, look, you still have a half a stick of butter for later.
We will continue to use. Hold on, wait for it.
I'm not using it, watch.
Well, yeah, you are.
You know I am. I might even melt it in the microwave and be like, I'm not used to this.
Yeah, we just put the shells up today. That took 3 hours. Oh, okay.
Oh, and so your chicken's been in. I put it on. John, can you actually do that while I grab the other seasoning?
Okay, so point blank, we
forgot
to put the lemon juice in, so we're just gonna add that now, just like a little squirt. You'll be done. I'm not gonna lie. Where's the oven mitt?
In your butthole.
No, where's the oven mitt?
Oh, just said it. In your butthole.
Just get a little squirt. Okay, still no oven mitt.
I don't have it.
Yes, we do. We just got them today.
I always use. I don't know where you put it. Okay. Here. I don't know where. He acts like I know where everything is. He's like, "Oh my God, how did I wake up?" And I'm like, "I don't know. You opened your eyes." And he's like, "Huh?" Like I'm supposed to control you opening your eyes?
That's exactly right.
God. This is what I go through, guys.
He's so put upon. Oh my God.
Make this work.
You make it work.
I don't know how to make it work. How does this work? John, make this work.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get the little shaker thing out of it.
Make it work. I don't know. You just turn the fucking thing.
I don't know.
Oh my God, and I'm the idiot. Oh my God.
See, I told you had to have fun with your cookie mate. Hey.
Right, and we're chefs. That's right.
You didn't even turn this one on either. See, don't.
You are cooking asparagus.
Don't Don't ever have him as
Good
one of your
Lord.
cooking mates. I swear to God, guys, you will fail. He can't even tie his own damn apron. So now I'm just gonna season like the asparagus. I like a lot of seasoning. It's salt free, so I like more seasoning because there's no salt. And this also. Oh, and you haven't had this one yet. That one's really good.
This is Everglades Seasoning, right from
It's actually from the Everglades.
from Hialeah.
It really is. It really is.
So
No, it's really like nature seasoning and the Everglades seasonings. If you ever come across it, like you guys have to get it because it is so good. And it's only like maybe like $5 like a bottle or like whatever, but a little bit goes so far. It is so good. I'm not done.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not done.
I'm not done with it.
Okay.
No, this is so good. Like, I am so glad that my mom sent that up today. And now I'm just, as you see, like it's all seasoned. Like I'm just waiting. Oh, we got a little string. Oh, I'll be eating you later. For soon. Get those in there. Get that going. Oh, John, try it. John. Try it. It's good. It is really good, right?
Thank you, Callie. I'm trying to keep an eye out on the
Sit over
chat.
there, then. I'm waiting for the water to boil to put my rice in.
Yeah, in hindsight, we should have probably
Watch
had
your
the
face,
water boiling beforehand. But
I said that, but you said, "Oh, let's."
I was doing a live
You
on
said,
Sherelle's
"Wait."
panel,
You
and
said, "Ooh, let
I
me
didn't
wave
realize
my hair."
that we had to go live in
Watch
10
your
minutes.
face. That smells delish. Okay, so now while all that's going,
More lemon juice.
well, I like lemon, so can you throw that out? Thank you, sir.
Now this is like a recipe that like I grew up with. Like when I was a kid, my grandparents would always make chicken and vinegar.
Why is this over here?
And I've always loved it.
Look at it, guys. I just found this behind the computer. He is hoarding asparagus.
That's exactly right.
Oh my goodness. He's like, damn. Well, keep talking, John, because I still got that. Like,
Okay,
once
well, you
the
know what?
asparagus is going, there's still one more secret ingredient.
Now that the bruschetta is chilled a little bit. Okay, I'm not even gonna front. We love garlic, so I wanted to wait. Oh, that's the onion. That's not even garlic. How's that? So another big important part of the bruschetta and the asparagus is fresh garlic. We always use fresh stuff, like fresh basil, fresh tomato, fresh onion, and then we have like our garlic clove.
Oh, my water's boiling. And when you're cooking with John, as you see, it's more cleanup.
Like how I like to cut my garlic is if you ever watch like Goodfellas, like how Paulie cuts his garlic in prison, paper thin. When they're making the sauce, that's exactly how.
You don't smash it first. That's supposed to let out like all like the flavors and stuff.
When you cut it paper thin, it's almost translucent. And that's how I like my garlic. Like when we get cold cuts, like our Genoa salami from the supermarket, I want that shit as thin as possible. I want to be able to hold the salami up and then like watch TV through it. That's how I like it. Also my cucumbers. And when you do it this thin, like just thin, and all the flavors, the essence of the garlic comes out.
Well, while he's playing like with his garlic clove over there, you want to make sure that you.
So we're gonna throw the garlic in with the asparagus.
Oh, that smells so good. See, I can eat asparagus just.
If anybody wants to come over and eat with us, you're welcome.
Mm. It smells so good. A lot of people like to put like a cover on it, but the cover holds so much liquid and so much like moisture, and it's just I don't know. They come out like I mean, I still eat them because I love it, but I mean, like I said, I eat them raw, like just rinse them, season them, and I'll just sit there and eat them. I don't really care. But I don't know. A lid, like, it just makes it too, I don't know, just not like the way that it should. It just holds like a weird flavor to it. Anyway, yeah. And the chicken is coming out amazingly. And don't be afraid if you like your asparagus is like.
Don't be afraid, guys.
No, I'm just saying, like if your asparagus is like over the pan and like whatever, and it's like, oh, I have to break them in half. I usually like cutting them in half, like whatever, but sometimes I leave them whole. You know, it's for presentation, like whatever. But even if they are too big for like your pan, don't worry, because they will shrink down, and they, you know, obviously they start to fold. Duh. You know, not fold, but you know what I mean. So, I mean, they'll kind of like down. And oh, John, do you want me to add more butter to it?
I know you do. I told you he's gonna use a whole
And now I
stick of
told
butter.
you. See, I told you there was a trick to it. So now, remember that other part of order?
This is not
Now,
a heart healthy.
dump it in.
If you're coming to our house to eat, this is not the heart healthy option that you might see.
I usually have holidays here for dinner.
There's no heart next to it, and it's you know.
No, every time I make asparagus, I always do like pretty much a whole stick of butter, like, because I like it simmering in it, and like, you know, asparagus, it's bitter and like whatever. Everybody knows that, and like whatevs, you know. And like I said, I like keeping the ends on the asparagus, so I don't know. I like the butter taste on the ends, and John knows that. So that's how I cook them. And clearly, look at the size of him. He ain't complaining. And no comment.
What happened?
Busted that.
Okay, so Cody's put up the rice. So we're gonna have to redo the rice because the bag busted.
So yeah, so sometimes that happens.
Pros and cons of boiling the bag rice. Con, when you're live trying to do a cooking show, it might bust on you.
Which is okay. It's only 7 minutes anyways. Ow. That is my sucky. What is all this mess? I can't even deal with this
meshing
mess.
the garlic in with the bruschetta.
Just sweep it in here, because look, my bag deflated.
Ew.
Look, it's like I had breast implants and I got hit. Ow.
So,
but that's okay. It's all good. That's why you get the box of it. Super sucks, but whatever. It's all good. And you want to keep making sure that you keep.
Where's the toaster?
Why?
Well, because my tiny coming out.
Oh my. And make sure you pick your cooking partner correctly. What are you doing over there, turtle?
All right, so since we have time to kill because the rice popped, I'm going to add something else to this, which I hadn't planned on doing, but
What? What are you doing?
I'm going to actually make bruschetta, real bruschetta on toast. Where's the toaster?
I can't be you're the sous chef. Like, this is your.
First of all, I am no sous chef. Secondly,
Yes, you are.
where's the toaster, sous chef?
Colder.
Read the comments.
Colder. Look at him.
While you're sitting there.
Give me your contacts, because I can't see this.
My glasses are inside, so you could.
And where?
Okay.
Careful, don't burn the already ones. That
So, because a lot of people in the chat I noticed
John.
didn't know what bruschetta was. What? Okay.
That's what I said. You don't care. Good.
No. Oh, here's a fire. Here's how to put out a fire.
Now, for Christmas Eve in my family, I used to make this every year, and it would take me how long?
Saggy sack. But
6 hours to do the bruschetta every Christmas Eve.
oh my god,
Like, yeah.
I think you're giving yourself like a little like no, come on.
I would make like a bowl.
It was
like
no, it would take him like he would get up early in the mornings and like he would just chop. I'm like, John, I'll help you. He's like, no, I have to do it because I know the sizes I want of it. I'm like, okay.
So
Poor kid like would just constantly chop.
well, you never want to have your Italian family mad at you for your poor cooking selection. So I had to make sure that it was done correctly.
Oh,
Okay.
boy, see, I told you don't have them on your side.
Okay, there we go.
You know there's a cancel button on the side, right?
Well, I'm kissing you right now. So there we go.
So what degree did you turn that up to? So that
Well,
way,
I think everybody by now knows.
so you're making a sandwich?
No, I'm gonna make toast, like burnt toast, because like you want bruschetta like on like something hard. Like
So
I
what
enjoy.
degree? What number do you have that on?
I don't know, whatever was set on.
Look at this. See, I told you guys. Oh
2.
my goodness. 2? It's about to pop up now. Then
I'll put it on 4.
why even toast it? Good lord.
And bruschetta is like really good, like on Melba toast. If you want to make it, like
No, what was that one thing that we got that
Oh,
you picked out? You found it.
yeah, we put the tuna fish.
It was
on
what
that.
was it? Rosemary and garlic or something
They're
like
crackers.
oh.
They were so good.
But they're not like just like soft crackers. Like they still had a crunch, but not too crunchy. And John found them. He's like, "Let's try these." I was like, "Okay." Oh my god, they were so amazing. And even with tuna, when you make the tuna, it's so good.
If you hadn't told, like, if you haven't seen from our cooking shows and our stomachs as of late, we really like to eat.
We do.
We
We
really,
like to, well, we,
we
like to have
really,
fun.
we really like to eat.
We have fun, and like obviously everybody that knows us, that's mostly in here, obviously, like they know we like to have fun. So we have fun, and like, John, can you shake this?
I'm reading the comments. What?
Shake that, and make sure there's no hole in it.
You guys see anything pull out? I think we're good.
Oh my god, it did. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's
Throw
not.
that in the water.
Is that? Ow, that's hot, motherfucker. Feels like a little bit more.
It could go like 14 times more. Alright, so the new bag of rice is in. Ooh, the asparagus is coming out so amazing. I don't know if you guys can see, but look. Oh.
Do not put that over the keyboard.
You know what?
Oh
I'm
my
about to
God.
hang
Well, it was
you.
nice knowing all of you.
I'm about to hang you over the keyboard. "13 years of marriage. Gotta love it, y'all."
No, actually, our 10-year marriage.
Well, but together. It seems like it's an eternity.
We've been together for 13 years.
Stab me.
Our 10-year wedding anniversary is in December. Maybe we should go to like Disney World and get do our vow renewals like Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon did.
So you're gonna run out the park and do like the whole thing?
Just like Mariah Carey did.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I'll only do it if you wear like that dress that like.
No, but I wouldn't rent out Disney World, but I would rent out Harry Potterville.
Of course you would.
Of course, yeah. I'd be like, yeah.
And you know what I would do? I'd sit right on the first like row of that horrible roller coaster that you put me on as soon as we walked in. This little sneaky like turn over here.
No.
Watch
Let me
your
tell
toast
this
is
story.
smoking.
Let me
He's
tell
got
this story.
burnt toast over here. No. Oh no. So we get like there at like Harry Potter. I'm gonna so that way they can see it's for reals. So we get there, okay? He knows I hate roller coasters. I cannot deal with them. I like my feet on the ground. Whatever. I'll do a little bloop 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 here and there. Yeah, pussy your ass. So he thinks he's gonna be sneaky, which he was, and he's talking to me the whole time. As soon as we walk in the park, and he wants to go on a ride like really quick. So he's sitting there talking to me the whole time, and I'm paying attention to him, obviously. And he's like, "Oh, no, let's just hop on this ride really quick." And I'm like, "Okay." And we go through like whatever, walking through like the caves and like whatever, like still talking like back and forth, not paying attention. Me.
Get on with it, Cody.
This motherfucker puts me on the first roller coaster. That is the worst one in the whole fucking park.
And you're welcome, because I said to him, once he got off, I said, now that you went on the worst roller coaster, you can go on every roller coaster now after that. You're welcome. Problem solved.
Did I?
You did.
Not really.
You did.
No, see, when the ride ended, I had my hand on like John's leg and like the guy next to me, and I was squeezing both of them. And I looked at the guy next to me and I said, "Oh my God, I am so sorry."
That was our honeymoon, by the way.
And he goes, "Don't worry about it." I said, "I don't usually do these things." And I said, "I am so sorry." I said, "I think I'm going to kill him now." And he goes, "Don't worry about it. You're fine." I'm like, "Get me off these fucking things."
Look, I love roller coasters. I will go on any roller coaster. I don't care what it looks like. I love them.
I don't even know
Cody's
what
like,
was.
I'll go on the teacups. Like, I'll go on the merry-go-round. Like, no.
100%.
I wanted to go on, like, every roller coaster at Universal.
That's why I don't die on rides. Because I don't go on them.
We went to, our honeymoon was at Universal at, like, because I love Harry Potter. So, we went to...
Of course, see, I told you it was always about him.
Oh, yeah, okay, because you bought it, asshole. So we went to the Wizarding World.
I told you it's all about him. I told you guys.
But he bought it, so like he planned the whole thing. I had no idea. Like when we got there and we got to Hogsmeade, I started crying. I'm like, oh my God, I feel like Harry Potter. Like I felt like I was there.
I thought I was gonna get lucky that night.
But I had also been to Universal beforehand, so I knew that the fire and icing was repurposed as like a Universal thing, and because I'd been on it before. So I was like, okay, Cody, like let's try this roller coaster. It doesn't seem that bad. I knew how bad it was. The first time I was ever on it, like when I was 20.
That's why he kept talking to me.
The first time I
should have known. That's why he kept talking
I sat
to
in the
me.
front seat and my brain got scrambled. So like I knew that was really bad. And once we got off, I'm like, look, now that you went on this, you can go on every roller coaster that's here. You're welcome.
Yeah, and
I
meanwhile, like I only went on
favor.
2 after that because I didn't trust him like at all. He's like, "Oh, you want to get?"
It was the old fire and ice one that
goes,
they
"Oh,
repurposed
you
once
wanna
they
get-
built Hogsmeade.
He's like, "You want to get some butterbeer?" I'm like, "Is it a ride?"
The
He's
Dueling
like,
Dragons,
"No, it's
I
right
think
here."
that one. Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'll go get it and see. We'll find out. Nope. I like keeping myself on the ground.
So yeah.
Sorry, but I do.
Sorry, you had fun.
No, I didn't have fun. I had fun on the
Okay,
lobster.
this might be a little too toasted. I don't know.
That's why you don't pick. Show him. Tell him.
Okay,
This is why you don't pick John to be your partner for cooking shows. See, I told you guys.
You told me to put. Oh my god.
I told you to turn it.
He sets me up for failure. I swear.
Oh, you know what's failure? You. Crunchy.
It is crunchy. You know what? So fuck it. I'm gonna get it anyway.
Okay, you want some of that on there? My busted bag. Oh. Oh.
Listen, it's not gonna be soggy bread. I can tell you that much.
No. That might be good for.
I mean, bruschetta is like, you know, just
John.
what?
That might be good for a mukbang.
It might be. So basically,
well, bruschetta actually has, which I love cilantro, but
I didn't make. No, I hate cilantro.
and I love cilantro.
I'm a basil
But
guy. I can't
Obviously,
stand cilantro.
again, I deal with his needs
Oh, you're
before mine.
you always put me ahead of you. You're
I know I
so
do.
blessed and so lucky.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Here you go.
What is that?
It's a little snack.
Which one? I'll take this one.
You would take the more. So basically,
It's not.
the bruschetta is just.
Doesn't it look really good though? Where is it?
It's just
Where am I?
like tomato, onion, basil, garlic on like toasted bread, and it's an Italian appetizer. And
You're
you eat
getting
it.
it all up in your thing, and you're gonna yell at me and be like, "Oh my god, look, it's rice." Meanwhile, it's like your bread.
Okay, well, yeah, dog. And you know it. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. I need some.
Well, no, the reason why I didn't do that was because we're gonna bring on a chicken, which already has enough seasoning as it is.
It is really good though.
Ah. Married almost 10 years now, we are. Longest cooking show ever. What, that you're going to break the bag of rice?
Well, you still got all this out here
Yeah, oh, okay.
for me to clean it up later.
Let me look at everything.
I told you guys, he makes a mess and then I have to clean it up.
Bruschetta is so yummy. It takes nothing. Like, don't ever buy like store-bought bruschetta.
Don't have him on your team. I told you. I told you.
Don't ever buy.
What's this called? Bruschetta.
Well, like the other way it calls it is bruschetta, which I don't agree with, but bruschetta. But I don't like calling it that. I call it bruschetta. But it's so easy to make. It's just a tomato, some onion, some basil, and a little bit of garlic, and you're good to go.
Ooh, that smells like popcorn.
And if you buy it like at the store, it's like $10. But like if you just make it yourself, it's like $1.50.
I wouldn't go like that.
Maybe $1.99.
No, it's like $14.99. You want an asparagus?
No, I'm not. No.
Why?
No, we're gonna wait for the whole.
Well, then you wait. You always got to try it. Look at him. He's like, oh my god, you're really going to eat that?
Go ahead, Cody. Eat it. Go ahead, get it.
I sure am. You want the top half?
No.
What?
I'm just gonna watch you eat all of that. I'm just
Right.
gonna what?
You know why? Because
There you have it. Cody's dying right now because it's so hot.
No, it's not. Jeez, John.
Water.
Yeah, you want
I know, John hates me. I don't really care. He has to deal with it. He has to deal with it. Ooh, and the chicken's boiling, and that smells delicious. What is that?
Bruschetta.
No, what is that? That's not bruschetta. I'll take a shot.
No, there's no shots in the kitchen, chef.
This is my kitchen. Watch me.
I'm here on the
If
side.
if your arms ain't hurting,
Then you ain't cooking.
Hey, ow. Need to drink more.
So, Chef Cody, how
Yes,
long
dear.
would you say it takes to make these buttery asparagus spears?
What?
How long would you say it takes to make these buttery asparagus spears?
Probably about maybe about 20 minutes. I mean, I like mine just simmering because, like I said, I like the ends on mine. If you don't have the ends on the bottom, then they'll be done probably in maybe 6-7 minutes.
Okay.
But I like the ends on mine because I like the chewy part of it. I like it. You know that.
Okay.
So I cook mine for a little bit longer, but I turn them down to simmer. So that way they just simmer, and I always kind of move the pan from completely over
Is the asparagus
to
pan
over
on,
that like that.
on medium? I'm asking questions from the.
No, I put it. Well, what when I start them?
I don't know. Cooch just asked that, so.
Well, when I put them on, I have them on medium. When I put the seasoning and the butter and keep tossing them and yes, I do. And then once the top parts get kind of flimsy a.
Oh god, my
then,
phone's ringing.
Nope, I got it. Use that.
Wonder who that could be. Who is it?
But then once obviously once because like I said, I like the thicker ones. So I don't know. I turn them down to low and simmer.
On the asparagus.
Huh?
Use the tongs on the asparagus. Oh, you can't find the box.
Julie, I tried. I can't find the box. I'm in a rush.
Rely, go.
So
Is that Julie there?
yeah. So
Is that really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm still munching on his shit that he made.
Okay, good. Okay.
But yeah. So cool shit. Yeah. But as you see, I like the ones with the really thick base, and I leave the base on it. So that's why I cook mine a
It's
little
all
bit more.
about that base,
More.
about that base, about that base.
No butter,
All about that base, about that base.
more butter,
All about that base, about that base.
more butter.
It's all about that base, about that base.
I'm bringing salt and pepper back.
Then you're bringing butter back.
Butter's always going to be in my life. But yeah, so those are they're pretty much done. The rice is done. All right, John.
Yeah. Is the chicken done at this point in the oven? Is that chicken done? Okay. So we thought ahead on this live.
It's got about 25 more minutes on it. But see, because we're professional.
We're real professional chefs now. We wear aprons.
But
okay.
Hang on, you gotta give me a second so I can clear off your cooking area.
I had to stall time for my bruschetta because you ruined the rice.
Is that what you did?
So because we thought ahead this time, because I hated like when we did the big Z live, like we put it in the oven and you guys could see it live.
Can't do it yet. I have them upstairs.
Okay,
I can't do this yet.
I will explain while you're clearing things up, Sous Chef.
But la 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 la.
We made another tray of chicken like 3 hours ago, which is already done. So
Can you dump that?
we're gonna show you the finished product on YouTube. How great is that?
So, as everybody knows, if you ask for us to cook for you tomorrow, we will show you how to use a microwave to heat up the dinner that you already made tonight.
Winning!
Woohoo!
So
So what?
plates. Your plates. Where are the plates?
Don't stand up there.
So we have our plates. So
Who got it?
what?
Who got us done? Right, who got us done? Thank you, sir. Moderator 148.
Thanks to Mod 148, we have this amazing plate set.
It's like the most beautiful gray that you'll ever like see. It's
And now we're gonna plate it. That way you guys can
Right.
see the finished product beforehand. We thought ahead for like the first time ever. So
We did, y'all. We did.
and we'll be eating chicken for like the next 2 weeks. But that's cool. Cause
I mean, like they do in the cooking shows, like whatever. Ours, like the other ones that I prepared for you guys on here,
Rockefellers we are not.
It's still cooking in here, which whatever. I have a lid to cover that, so we have chicken like whatever. But I already made a pan like before.
So
We
here's the
like,
chicken
we did
that
it.
we had from
Is that
before.
the right one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Why are you bringing out all
Okay.
of them? Are you gonna eat all of them?
I don't know what we have in each
These
one.
are so hot. Are they gonna buzz? What are you doing?
It's been cooling off for like an hour.
Just
Oh, yeah, maybe not. Okay.
I told you. That's strike 90.
So first we want to put the rice on the plate as the first base. So waiting for Cody on that one with in the rice department.
I burnt my finger. And my thumb. Ours is.
And again, you really had to be a real lover of vinegar to appreciate this dinner.
And you have to be a real
But
lover
I'm telling
of
you, like when you
the
bake
person
it,
that you actually cook with.
when you do like half vinegar and half water, it's not so vinegary.
It's
Like-
not. Well, that's why I also add, as you guys saw, when I put the ones which I did this. Actually, I added more vinegar.
Like when I do this, like I do like 2 bottles of vinegar, no
yeah,
water.
see that like
No
that's
water.
too much. I do like the water, but you saw like the first one I used all vinegar. But this one here, I mean, you just got to break it down just a little bit, you know, because you don't want it to. Some people can't eat it like that, you know, like Tums would be their best friend. And
Yeah,
then-
like I suggest you get like a bottle of Tums if you're like of our age. Especially if you're drinking wine with it, you're gonna have trouble
and bruschetta.
in about 15 minutes. Just saying, you know. Also with those asparagus, you know, if you have a cholesterol problem, wouldn't suggest eating all that.
What?
Oh,
A car straw?
a cholesterol
Oh, I
problem.
thought you said a car straw.
Wouldn't
Like,
suggest
yeah.
all that butter, but you know.
Like, I don't know car straw.
We're waiting for you.
Keep talking.
Okay, I have to keep talking as
Well, yeah, because you gotta let the rice strain, and like everybody
But it's
knows
all
that.
gonna
Like,
come
John's
together
like,
really
this
well.
is my first time. Like, oh my god, my pigtails. Like,
we actually have tongs. The problem is that we can't find them. That's our issue at the moment.
yeah, John's rushing me, so I can't actually like get.
We
to the
have them.
stuff that I
We
really
have
need.
them somewhere. We just don't know where they are. Oh, is that them right there? Uh huh. It is.
You know, put them together. Put them together.
Right, so here we go.
Put them together.
Oh, we can put them together. Like that shelf. No, it'll take 3 hours to do that, so we're not going to do that.
Oh, that's pretty. Look,
Okay, so
perfect rice. Show 'em.
Well, I'm going to make
Come on, Mr. Presentation.
I am.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm
Where's
not
the-
just plopping rice on a
where's-
plate. I'm going to make it look pretty.
Where's the poached egg?
You know where it is? I can tell you where it is real quick.
Where is it? Because I'm gonna go looking for it right now. I'm gonna go looking for it.
I'll tell you where it is.
Where is it? I'm looking for it. Where is it?
Real quick. I'll get you a map like the Goonies had. Like that's.
I don't need a map. I can find a poached egg really quick. You want to explain to people like what you're doing? So you're gonna punch the rice down on a plate.
I am just because Cody plopped the bag of rice on a plate, so I'm just trying to make it look nice.
Because I'm supposed to do everything over here.
Okay, now asparagus. That's on you.
Why? You're just gonna fix it anyway, so why not just do it? Where do you want it?
Just put 2 on each. Or 3.
I'm taking 5.
Okay.
I told you guys, I like asparagus, so I'm taking most of it.
It's just like the fun plate.
Like that. The fun plate, I'm eating dinner now, and then I'm going to have dinner later. That's going to be in the microwave. $1.48.
Okay. Now the chicken.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes, I just did actually.
Where? I didn't see it. Well, tell me when you're done because I'm gonna put some more asparagus on my plate. Which
It's
one's
a
mine?
layering thing.
Well, why can I have a full layer of it?
I'm not done yet. Let the magic happen.
Well, while he's doing that, we're just gonna sample some of this asparagus and see how this is. I only want one.
You can have a leg with it.
No.
Yeah, you are. Okay, well, that's what you need.
Just give me this one.
It's for a presentation.
Ooh, that's so pretty.
I'll eat it.
And there's half the neck over there.
Your mother's half a neck.
What is this? This is your little tiny cap.
No. Put another asparagus. And you're welcome. And then the final.
What is that?
That's the bruschetta, which is what? I hate him so much.
Shut it down. Oh my God, John,
What?
that looks amazing.
I know.
I bet you if Jesus Christ himself was right here, he'd be like, you know what? You deserve everything.
I know.
Don't waste all the stuff like dumping it out the side and everything. What are you doing over here now? Jeez, good lord.
I worked in restaurants for a long time. And that's it. We're done.
Show him. Show him, girl.
God, did you think it was gonna end? Because I didn't.
He don't even know what he's saying. He don't even know his name right now.
So
Show it. Come on, Woody.
the end result. I gotta take pictures of these.
And result of who?
The end result. Oh, basil garnish. Look at you.
I know. That's how I do things. That's how I do things in life.
So the end result should look like that. And there you have our baked chicken and vinegar with, oh wait, no, fuck, I screwed up.
Yeah, you sure did.
I forgot the
But
last
wait,
thing.
you also forgot this. Oh, the rice.
What? No. The juice from the chicken's gonna go. So the balsamic.
Very light.
So if you thought like there was like too much vinegar already, so I do a light balsamic, just like a little on that, and now it's done. So now it is done. So
Tune in 5 minutes and we'll show you how to heat up dinner for the next night.
So that's basically it. Baked chicken and vinegar with rice and asparagus with a bruschetta topping and a slight balsamic dressing.
It was delicious.
And that's it.
Woo! High five on the clean.
And now we're going to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks for watching.
This is not a mukbang.
And then we'll be live. What time is it?
Not a mukbang.
What time is it? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Got it. All right, we'll be live in like 2 hours to talk about 90 Day Fiance. I'll take pictures of it. I'll post it
Watch out for me.
on Instagram.
Those are boiling.
But yeah, that's it.
Yep.
So I hope to see you guys in a couple of hours when we talk about 90 Day Fiance, and we're gonna eat some dinner. So
Yep.
love you all.
Enjoy.
Bye.